Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. There have been some huge changes going on around here, and as of yet I haven't shared much of it with you guys, but I'm here to do that today. So basically we are moving back to the United States. The reason for that is that Josh got an amazing job that is remote. Which means we can live anywhere, but it has to be within the United States. When he first got the job offer, we discussed it and decided that even though we had planned to stay in Europe for longer, it actually makes the most sense for us to go back for this job. And the reason for that is that although we would love to live in Europe longer, we have long-term goals for our family that really align perfectly with this job, and we feel that it's an opportunity that we can't really pass up. That's why I subtitled this video, We Have Mixed Feelings, is because on the one hand, we are super excited for the job for Josh and also the opportunities that will afford our family. But then also we are sad that we're having to leave Europe, and me especially, I'm sad to leave my job. It's been an amazing experience working at Get Your Guide, and I am sad to leave. It's been it's been a very chaotic last month and a half. Josh got the actual job offer about a month ago now, but we held off on telling almost everyone until recently because we just wanted to make sure that everything was 100% sure before we shared such obviously big news. Well, actually the way that it happened was kind of funny. He had been interviewing obviously, and he checked his email on a Saturday. Actually the Saturday that we went to Potsdam, which is one of the recent vlogs that I posted, that Saturday morning, and I was in the other room and he was like, "Babe?" And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "I think I got the job." And I was like, "What do you mean you think you got the job?" So the recruiter and the hiring manager and everything are on Pacific time on the west coast of the US. And so all of the communication with them has been in the evenings and overnight Berlin time. And so yeah, he had gotten that email super late Friday night, but we didn't see it until Saturday morning. So I come in and I read the email, and basically it was from the hiring manager saying, check your email for a meeting invite from the recruiter. She has really good news for you. So at that point, it was Saturday on the West Coast as well. So there was no way that we could get any word or communication with them until Monday. But we were both like, okay, what else could that possibly mean? We're pretty sure that means that he got the job, but obviously we weren't 100% sure. And so we were just like, okay, that's really exciting, but we didn't really know what to do with that information. And then on Monday evening, he had a call with the recruiter, and she obviously offered him the job. And we were super excited. We called Josh's sister right away to tell her because we just wanted to share it with someone. And then we decided, we were like, okay, we're not gonna tell anyone else. We're just gonna wait and wait until everything's finalized, and then we'll share it. And the reason for that was mainly because the next step in the process was a super in-depth background check. And obviously Josh has nothing in his past that would cause him to fail a background check, but the recruiter or one of the people he interviewed with told him a story that made us slightly concerned about another employee who had almost been hired for that team, and then they ended up rescinding his offer because they couldn't verify one of his pieces of employment history or something. So we were like, okay, let's just hold on to this news, not share it, wait till the background check is over in a week, and then we can share it. The background check took 3.5 weeks. And so we were just holding on to this news. Last Friday, everything was finally finished, and we were on our way to Venice when we got that news. So then over the weekend, we told my family, which was really fun while we were in Venice. So yeah, actually backing up slightly. So when we found out about this news, we were like, okay, obviously we weren't really planning to leave Europe right this second, but we've decided that it makes the most sense for Josh to accept the job and to move back to the US, but neither of us really felt like we wanted to just kind of go back to our old life in Seattle. We felt like we still wanted to have more of an adventure, and yeah, we just wanted something different. So we talked about a bunch of places in the US that we might be interested in living, and we wrote a list, and our plan is to just kind of take the summer, stay with family, stay in an Airbnb, not get an apartment in Seattle yet, but stay in the Seattle area. Just spend as much time as we can with our families and our friends, and travel around the US to these different places that we've identified are interesting to us, where we might want to live, stay in those places for a little bit, and by the end of the summer, hopefully decide where we want to live, like semi-permanently, for the next few years. We have talked about a lot of places. Seattle is also not off the list completely. We are open-minded to the possibility that once we get back, we will want to stay in Seattle. So that's also a possibility. We have discussed somewhere in California. We've also talked about Portland because my brother and his girlfriend just moved there and it would be really nice to be close to them. We've also talked about some places on the East Coast, Boston, New York area, that kind of stuff. So yeah, we're basically planning to just go back to the US, find a temporary place to live in the Seattle area and travel and try some places and then see what we like. Over this past week, we've kind of been just waiting to finalize Josh's start date. And this coming week, we will be doing a lot of moving stuff. So we need to book plane tickets. I need to give my notice at my job. Josh gave his notice at his job last week. We need to start the process for shipping our boxes of stuff back. We also just have like other logistical things that we need to wrap up here, like related to our internet and our electricity and our phone plans and all that kind of stuff. Our health insurance, that's where we're at. That is our big news. And I wanted to say, like, when I first started this YouTube channel, the entire motivation was to capture the memories of our time here in Berlin. And I'm so grateful that I did that. It's been so much fun for me to film and to edit and to share it with you guys. And I've also been really humbled and thankful to see that you're actually interested in seeing it, which is awesome. I am hoping to continue this YouTube journey as we move back to the US. I found that it really helps me to appreciate the little moments in life and like the season that we're in. And I find that it's actually really a healthy thing for me and I really enjoy doing it. I hope that you're interested in continuing to follow along with us as we move back to the US and figure out where we want to live. We have so many exciting new plans for this season and I would love to share those with you. I know the content is going to be a little bit different than you had originally thought, but I hope that you're interested in following along still, and I will continue to vlog the moving process and all the exciting adventures to come this summer and in our life in the future. I also wanted to say that we are just feeling so grateful for the opportunity that we had to live in Berlin. Truly, it has been an amazing year and a half, and we wouldn't leave unless there was a really good reason. So we feel very strongly that living in Europe has been a very positive experience for us on so many levels. I think it's taught us a lot about what we value and what's important to us, and really shaped how we want to be intentional about our life going forward and the decisions that we are making. That being said, of course, we always thought that we would move back to the US at some point just because that's where our family is, and we didn't think it would be quite so soon, but we are really grateful for the time that we've had here and we're really excited for this next season. And it is something that we've been praying for a really long time. It is a huge answer to prayer. Yeah, it's just bittersweet. It's bittersweet because we've loved it here. We've made amazing friends here. I have a really amazing job here. We just got this amazing apartment. Oh, and that's one other thing that's been so great is that one of my friends from the boot camp and her boyfriend are actually going to move into our apartment and take over our lease. So that will be so nice for them and also so nice for us, and just worked out really well. Editing Jenny here. So since I filmed this, a couple weeks have gone by and I have been trying really hard to edit and get out to you the first installment of our travel vlogs, or the second installment. I guess I already posted Dresden, where we go to Prague. But unfortunately, with all of the craziness of moving, I have just not been able to get to it. And I don't think that I am going to be able to get to editing all of our travel related vlogs until we are actually back in the US and I am done working. Between now and then, I have to work full time, and then also we're managing a lot of logistics related to the move. So anyways, I wanted to get this video posted sooner rather than later so you know what's up with us. And then I'm gonna be taking a little bit of a break over the next few weeks as we move back to the US, and then I will go ahead and edit the rest of those travel vlogs as well as all of the moving content that I promised. So that's our news. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon with more vlogs. We have more travel vlogs coming up and then more moving content. See you later. Bye.